Assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr., and shout out to Goodfella TV.
All right, man, I talked about this on the live we did Saturday morning, man. I'm hoping to do a live after Fury Usyk if time allows it, which I just got out the gym, so I don't plan on doing shit. We're laying up chilling because it's like 19 degrees. But what else we spent now? We're gonna spend on this Stanionis thing. Stanionis said Boots never called him about fighting. So like I said, I did the live on it this morning or Saturday morning. And yeah, he said he never received a call about fighting. Now it's rumors that, and maybe he just out the loop and they ain't told him, because remember before he was talking about, I didn't receive an offer from Boots. Remember all that? He offered them dudes to fight. He said, I ain't receive an offer from Boots. And this shit good as fuck. Kung Fu tea. This is black tea, black apple tea. This shit bomb. With strawberry boba in it. Definitely was worth the wait. I never see Kung Fu tea. That one probably like it was today, but it is a Saturday. But I'm out later than usual. But they shopping, driving crazy. I'm going back in the crib. I gotta finish my shopping on Monday. I'll be done. Only thing I gotta do, order a mile something, and then get I gotta pick up one more thing from the jewelry stuff for my girl. That's it. That's it. I'm done. But yeah. So he basically, remember he said, hey, I gotta, and then he came on the box boy and said, well, they didn't tell me about the offer because the offer was so weak. Remember that? So, like I said before, this was why Eddie was calling fighters direct, Al Heyman fighters directly, asking them, because he go through Al, they never tell him nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Bud went behind Al Heyman back. That's why Bud went behind Al Heyman back and talked straight to Errol Spence. Cause that motherfucker be lying on mamas. They send the bait on mamas. So Stanionis said that he talked to Jamel from YSM Media. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? And he talked to him. He told him that I never received a call to fight Boots. So he said he possibly might be back in March on the Tank undercard, but he don't know yet. So he could be on the Tank undercard. He could end up on the Spence and I'm guessing the Spence and what's old buddy name? Spence and Fondor card. So he might just be out the loop. Now it was rumors saying that they willing to step aside because this is his last. Had the WBA step aside because this is his last fight with PBC, and they want him to fight Boots, and they don't mind him fighting Boots, and now all that shit changed. All that shit changed. Out of all the ways you could have came out, you came out that way, Gramps. So all that shit changed real quick, fast, in a hurry. So, yeah, that don't like really surprise me none. That don't surprise me absolutely none. So when you hear that talk about Boots and all that type of shit, and Stanionis that they don't know nothing. So in my guesstimation, this Kid Bud got mad. You own Boots, but you don't speak about none of the other niggas fighting. I don't care about none of them other champions fighting. I think Norman get a pass because he just got a belt, right? He fighting in March. Stanionis said, the money was funny. I'm not saying this before. Now he's saying he hadn't received a call. Right? Then you got Barrios supposedly fighting Conor Benn or Manny Pacquiao or both of them. I don't care about if they don't. Only fight I really care about is Norman and Stanionis. I think that's the best stylistic fight at the weight. Well, that's just my opinion on it. But he right. They all should be fighting each other. And he said we just coming down on Boots. He said this in a live chat, and I'm just like, well, Boots running his mouth the most. He said he was going up to 54. We didn't say that. He said that. He would beat Virgil Ortiz, and Virgil basically was tailor-made for him. I'm paraphrasing, but it's pretty much what he said. He the one. They said you know, he fighting a unification bout or a big fight in April or next. But we saying Barrios is already negotiating with Conor Benn and possibly Manny Pacquiao to fight after Pacquiao get a going to the Hall of Fame. You know, so what else are we talking about? You know, Stanionis, rumor is he got one fight left on his deal. You know, he's saying that he didn't receive the original offer. Then he said they didn't tell him because it was a low ball. Now he said he hadn't received a call to fight Boots, but he got to fight a mandatory, possibly in March, maybe on the Spence Fondora card. Who knows? And Brian Norman, they already negotiated. They couldn't come to a number. So, I mean, and all of them got fights. You know, Barrios is out of there. We already know. And then Stanionis and Norman could be fighting in March or after that. So if you fight in April, it don't look like it's about to be neither one of them. None three of them. So then you turn around and say you don't want to fight T.O. and now they getting Turkey involved to put more money up for the T.O. and Boots fight. Now you saying that you don't want to do that. No, like what do you want to do? You don't want to fight Virgil. You can't get the 3 champions in the ring for April. You don't want to fight Blair. You know, don't want to fight T.O. Like, okay, then, I mean, if you fight in April, then who is this big fight that you fighting? Other than that, then we slow it down and rewind it a little bit. We rewind it a little bit more. Okay, then maybe he say, or fast forward a little bit more. Maybe he say he not fighting in April no more. He gonna wait till one of them is available in the second half of next year. So basically, you gonna sit out December, January, February, March, April, May, June. You gonna sit out 6-7 months waiting for a fight when you could just beat the fuck out of T.O. and get your popularity up. It don't make no sense. Every time it come down to him to fight somebody, either the money wasn't good enough, right? I didn't receive an offer, or no, we don't want to fight him. Like, what? Beggars can't be choosers, bro. You know, beggars can't be picky. That's the crazy thing about this nigga being picky. Like, why not fight T.O. March 1st? Especially if the money right, why not? Beat him up for the culture. Niggas don't fuck with you if you knock T.O. out. After he call y'all niggas monkeys and all that, okay. Then after March, then guess what? You can come back 6 months later, whenever you want later, then them dudes should be available. Now guess what? Your price just went up. Beat T.O. Unless you got somebody else better to fight, beat up on T.O., make a name for yourself. For yourself, do it for the culture. You know, then turn around 6 months later in unification bout. But these niggas rather wait 6-7 months for the right fight. Like, they don't believe in themselves, bro. That's my whole thing about it. Either they lazy or they won't believe what they saying. There is no self-belief. It's one or the other. Somebody lying, and it just seemed to be the constant denominator is Eddie Hearn in these situations. So if he fight in April and it ain't a big fight, he need the backlash that he deserves. I'm an equal opportunist. Black, white, orange, Mexican. You know, they hate me across the board. Because I'm going to tell it how it is. And these niggas tell it how it might be. You know? But that's just what that's my honest assessment of it. No, real talk. So either he gonna find a suitable fight, Eddie Hearn promised this. Next, a big fight, unification. So my thing is this: I think people will be happy to see him beat up on T.O. I do it for the culture. My Jamel Charlo voice. I think a lot of brothers would be happy to see him beat up on T.O. I mean, and then you turn around and get a unification bout. That's where it's at. Okay, what's the issue now? So, I mean, but Stanionis, I ain't heard nothing. I ain't getting no call about it. And the business could be over his head. A lot of these fighters don't be knowing what's going on until it go on. But honestly, whatever. This whatever. I would just shut the fuck up if I was there. I wouldn't even say nothing else. I mean, our next fight gonna be our next fight. Because they brought this on themselves between Eddie and Jaron and Bonzi, just talking out the side of their neck. So when you run your mouth so much, even if it's not the reality, it make you look bad. Oh yeah, Virgil, Taylor May didn't come time to fight him. Oh no, I don't want to relinquish my belt. I don't want to. Nigga, did you say you want to move up the all this stems from them running their mouth. One of them three running their mouth. And then the city, I'm going to say the state of Philly. The city of Philly talks so much shit about Bud, so a lot of niggas that fuck with Bud, they all like, man, fuck them niggas, man. Look at this nigga. Talking he want to fight Bud, but he ducking Virgil Ortiz. Sending out lowball offers. I mean, and everybody from behind the scenes, when I talked to, knew he wasn't going to take the Virgil Ortiz fight. And it was a quick turnaround, and Virgil probably was trying to get an advantage. You know? So, like I said before, I don't get it. I'll just shut up if I was them. Real talk, I'll just shut up. That'll be my game plan. I'll just shut the fuck up. I'll just shut up. I would. I'll just shut up. But I do agree with Kid Bud. They all need to fight each other. Why not? Ain't none of these expensive fights. Norman, the only person that get a pass from me in this division. He just became a champion. So, in reality, he deserved to enjoy his moment. You know, and really probably enjoy a hometown fight. In my opinion. Him and Boop should go down in Atlanta. If they do fight, perfect. Why not? That's a good look for boxing, for black boxing to plant their roots, plant their seeds, and grow their roots in Atlanta. To me, that make a lot of sense. That's where I'd be going. Places like Atlanta, places like North Carolina. I'll be going places like that, building boxing gyms and cementing and planting my seeds and growing my roots down there in black boxing. That's why I be gonna put my dime at. Real talk. And Bob said if Jaron fight T.O., most likely that's gonna be at Madison Square Garden. Perfect. Niggas in Philly ain't got to travel far. You ain't got to travel far. You right there. That got to be a dream of Jaron's to fight in Madison Square Garden. But maybe he got, like I said, I don't know. Maybe he got something better lined up. If he come out there and he fight in April and it ain't a unification bout or an acceptable fight, and he turn around and it's a no-name guy or a guy that people don't deem, dude, pack him up. He might as well go into a hole. Now, I think from the outside looking in, I don't know nothing on this. I think they're going to wait for an available unification bout, which is a fucking mistake. Beat up on T.O., Madison Square Garden, get your foot in the door, plant your roots at Madison Square Garden. That's what I would do. Plant my roots at Madison Square Garden. That's what I would do. Plant my roots in Madison Square Garden there. And then if I had to spin the block, come back, fight Norman in Atlanta, why not? Why not plant your roots down there? So you have Philly, Atlanta, and New York. Nobody else doing that. Nobody else doing that. That's what I do. Them the 3 spots that I call home if I'm Boots. Them the 3 spots I call my house. Real talk. And then if I get to Vegas, I get to Vegas. But that's how I'm rocking. I forgot I gotta go to the grocery store. That's where I plan my roots at for real. That's where I really would plan my roots at. But that's just me, man. Let me know what y'all girls and guys think. Shout out to Jamil for doing the interview. YSM Media, good brother, man. Even though we probably disagree on this, he Ain't no yelling and screaming when I speak to the brother, man. The brother is a good dude, man. So I see a lot of y'all, he favored Boots, what he supposed to do. Boots give him access, Greg give him access, which y'all expect, you know. He's a very fair dude, though. Real talk, he's a very fair dude, man. I love niggas in Philly, bro. Like, yeah, Philly niggas show me love, so we pop a little shit, you know what I'm saying? But Philly, like I said, Philly got some of the greatest rappers of all time, too, man. So it's a lot of talent in Philly. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit the link tree, join the Patreon, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.